Hey everyone, it's Loomer again. Back with another deathmatch video, and this is one of several attempts I made recently to get the animus hack streak, actually. I don't get it, but this is just one of my attempts. I spent a couple hours last night just seeing if I could get it. So, for those of you who don't know, there's two animus hack streaks, and I believe they do the same thing. It's just one of them is a 7 silent kill hack, a combination of silent kills of 7 silent kills and or stuns, and the other one is just a 9 kill slash stun streak. They don't have to be silent kills, and so for these attempts I'm actually using the 9 non-silent streak. And you know, in Brotherhood the non-silent kill streaks were kind of like, they weren't really that useful because it was so easy to get silent kills in Brotherhood. You just had to not run a lot. But I'm using the 9 streak here just because you know, with contested kills and just the fact that you need to build up your stealth meter to silent anyway, and sometimes if your target just runs straight at you, you don't have time to do that. You know, I figure if you use the 7 kill streak, you're probably going to get at least 2 non-silent kills somewhere in there anyway. And so anyway, so that's what I'm using for that. And I'm playing it in Deathmatch because I figured that just because of the small size of the map and how often you get contracts and how quickly it is to get to them, and how quickly your pursuers get to you, I would think that it might be a little easier to get the hack possibly in Deathmatch over Wanted. Oh, this is a weird situation. So I think my target's going to get taken out by that trickster, so I don't even bother to check over here. But it turns out that she climbs up and gets killed by him, and it's like, why didn't the deacon just roof him earlier? Anyway, while he's in his kill animation, I'm going to do a drop kill here. And you'll notice that drop kills are 450 points before any bonuses, which is so from that kill alone, it was silent and poacher, so I got 700 points for it. And that's actually 200 points more than it was in Brotherhood. You know, in Brotherhood you get 100 points for the kill and 150 for the bonus. And the PDF file that they released before the beta said that drop kills slash grab kills would be worth 250 points. So they've actually increased it by 200 points from what they said before, which is interesting. It's like someone else mentioned, it's like they might not have a penalty for roofing, but they seem to be kind of giving incentives for people to take out roofers. And I think that's a great idea, actually. I mean, drop kills are pretty rare. It's nice to be able to really reward people for it. I don't know why I didn't kill this guy here. I think I was too focused on trying to find my pursuer. It was kind of dumb. He'll come back and I'll kill him. But you know, swapping out my kill streak is... I would have gotten a regular kill streak here too. I got a couple stuns and then I'm going to get a silent kill. Yeah, there's a second stun and this guy comes back and get a silent kill. That would have been a nice 250 kill streak on my normal thing, but because I've swapped it out, yeah, I got 5 out of 9 for my kill streak, and then I got killed. So I mean, it's kind of hard to avoid those things. But you know, I really like the idea of them buffing the drop kill, but I think it's still a little bit too rare to get a drop kill for it to really make that much of a difference as far as taking out roofers. One of the things that I thought would have been really nice would be, you know, if they're going to do that for drop kills, why not do it for the mid-air bonus too? I mean, it's very clear that the devs kind of intended the gun to be an anti-roofing tool because of the existence of the mid-air bonus at all, which not only gives you 100 extra points, but also counts as an extra bonus for your variety. But why not make it, like, instead of 100 points, 200 or 300 points? So, like, a mid-air gun kill will give you 400 points, and then, you know, 100 points for if you just shoot someone on the ground like an idiot, like most people do. And I mean, I think that would go a long way to making the gun actually useful. I would carry around the gun if it gave me a 400-point kill on mid-air kills, stuff like that, and I think it would go a long way towards discouraging roofing. I've been really... You know, I've been playing a lot of Deathmatch trying to get this hack streak, and I'm surprised at how much I like Deathmatch. When I heard about it and I saw the videos of it, it was kind of like, oh, this is kind of just like a watered down Wanted, and like it's kind of like, I didn't really like it too much. But I think with the new mechanics, you know, with the inverse stealth meter and everything, I think it actually, I find it pretty fun actually. I think one of the things that I'm not a big fan of in Wanted and Revelations is I've run to a lot of lobbies, and I know other people have too, where like the roofing is just ridiculous. Like it's like you'll go to Antioch or something, and it's like this big open map, and people will just run like constantly on the roof. I feel like I kind of need to make a caveat every time I talk about roofers that I'm not talking about the people who run up to, you know, avoid defensive abilities or, like, you know, to quickly close some ground on their target or something. I'm talking about the people who literally, default action is to just run up to the roof, and that's all they ever do. The ground is lava, and it's like in Wanted, it happens a lot because the maps are so big, and it's really frustrating to try to take them down. Maybe I just need more practice. Maybe I just need more practice or time to develop some strategies against them or something, but it's really frustrating because when you're out of line of sight from them, you're not building up your stealth meter. So you can close some ground, but you're not going to get a very good kill. And when you're in line of sight of them, it's like you can't really close the distance to them without losing your stealth meter. It's like this worked out in Brotherhood because at least when you were out of line of sight of your roofers, your stealth meter stayed full. And so you could surprise them at the last minute by climbing up, and you could at least get a silent kill on them or something. But in Revelations, it's really hard to get a stealthy kill on them because you can't be in line of sight of them and close the distance that they're constantly running at the same time. And I don't know, maybe I need to experiment more with throwing knives or something, actually. The throwing knives actually got buffed quite a bit, I think, in Revelations. For one thing, they lowered the cooldown from 60 seconds to 50 seconds, which is okay, kind of not great. Oh, so I use Morph a lot in Deathmatch, and that's kind of to help keep me alive. And in this case, I was too busy trying to stun that Vizier to even realize that I was running right into my target. But I kind of made a mistake and morphed a moving group. And something I found is that in Deathmatch, the moving groups will actually walk off the map. They'll walk through those blue barriers that that section off the map. So you really want to kind of morph a standing group in Deathmatch. And then because there's no compass, if you morph it in like a big area, you can just leave that morph crowd there, and even if you're walking around other areas of the map, people will kill them, and that'll help keep you alive. This profile set I use is Smoke and Morph, and that's kind of designed to help keep me alive long enough to try to be able to get the 9 kill streak, but unfortunately I don't get it. Yeah, and but yeah, anyway, the other thing with throwing knives I've noticed is that well, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you guys can talk about in the comments what your experience has been with it, because I actually haven't bought throwing knives yet. I use up all my credits to get these animus hack streaks, and so I haven't bought a lot of stuff. But it seems to root you in place now instead of just slowing you down. And also, when you use it defensively, it seems like if you've been hit by throwing knives, you are unable to kill someone. I've had a few people throwing knife me, they run straight at me, and I'm mashing the kill button, but it never comes up, and they just stun me. I don't know if that's just... It seems like you can use it defensively like that now. Maybe, I don't know, I need to experiment with it more. But anyway, whenever I play Wanted, more often than not, there's a bunch of those roofers in the game where they're just constantly on the roof running across, and it's really frustrating. But in Deathmatch, because the maps are so small, it really kind of encourages, I think, everyone kind of converges to, the central areas of the maps, and they're kind of usually pretty open, and you have enough time to build up your silent meter. And even if people are on the roofs, it's not like they can really go anywhere, so it's a lot easier to just go up and take them out, or get drop kills. And so it's really, I've actually found Deathmatch to be a lot more fun than I was expecting, which is surprising. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, at this point, the best I did in this match was 5 out of 9 in my hack streak. I think the closest I've gotten to getting it is I got 5 out of 7 on the silent animus hack streak, and then I think I got 6 or 7 out of 9 on the non-silent hack streak. In this case, this guy just... Yeah, I found these characters really... I think other people have commented on this too, but I find it a lot harder to pick apart personas in Revelations and Brotherhood. A lot of people... I mean, there's at least like 3 burly men with beards that kind of have similar color schemes, like Bombardier, that extra persona with the cape and the hat. I don't know what his name is. It's the one you can't actually select for Revelations, but they have in the game. And, like the Deacon has kind of a similar red and gold scheme. I mean, all the colors are very muted, and there's not as much, I think, physical...
30 seconds remaining.
The silhouettes and kind of just builds of all the characters are all very similar, I think. I found it a lot harder to pick out characters in Revelations. I finally unlocked my smoke bomb, by the way, and I hit level 30 the other night, finally, but that was fine. That was really nice. I don't know why I didn't jump in the hay bale to get the hidden on that guy. I think I was too afraid, because sometimes when people have jumped in the hay bale and I try to jump in to kill them, the lag it takes in between jumping in your hay bale to kill them and when they run out is so great that sometimes they're able to run away, and so I just attacked the hay bale instead that time, instead of trying to get the hidden bonus. Anyway, that turned out, you know, that wasn't really, I wasn't going for a lot of silent kills in that match, and so it somehow still ended up with a pretty high score, kind of going super pro. I don't know if you should really use this as a guide to how you should do it, but anyway, I don't know how often I'm going to try for the hack streak again. I don't like having to give up my normal 250.3 silent kill streak in order to try for the animus hack streak, because like for something like Extreme Variety, you can just decide like halfway through that you're going to try for it. You can't, you know, get 5 silent kills and then suddenly decide I'm going to switch to my hack streak. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the match. I was happy with the 12 stuns at least. I'll bring you some more Revelations videos very soon. See you later.